Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Today's topic is going to be about bullying. Today I'm going to talk about being bullied, or maybe you are the bullier. So I hope that this video we can all learn from each other and have some awareness of this topic. So let's get started. So when we hear about being bullied, or maybe, you have been a bully, or, all of these things, I think coming to a place of awareness, maybe we can prevent these things of happening if we can learn to actually go and sit with ourselves, with our feelings. Then we don't need to go around and make others feel sad or putting our beliefs into somebody else. Because when we look at this, there are actually reason why people are bullied is because of other people's beliefs, or maybe their own insecurities or things they went through. It comes from a place maybe that somebody's hurt or in pain, and they reject that feeling, putting that feeling into somebody else. So what is happening here is that maybe somebody is bullying somebody because, they want to feel better about themselves. Or maybe they're just doing it for fun. But they have no awareness what effects it's going to put on this other person they are bullying to. Because being bullied, it can cause people insecurities. It can even go on in their adult life. They will take on this belief, maybe that they are not worth it, maybe, they're stupid, or maybe they're not worth it. So I want to make this video to help people to have the aware of what bully can do to another person. Why I want to make this video? Because I've been bullied, but as well I have also bullied other people as well. That's not to say that I'm perfect, because I've treated people as well bad, but I want to make this aware of where this bullying is coming from. So what I want to say is, if you have been bullied or you are being bullied, try and to recognize that there's nothing wrong with you. You haven't done anything. It comes from it says more about this person that's bullying you. Their insecurities, maybe they're going through something that's not good in their life, and they're putting it onto you. It is so very important that when somebody is bullying you, then you should ask yourself, where's this coming from? Why are they bullying me? You can actually maybe try and talk to that person that's bullying you, like, what is going on? What is really going on here? Letting them know that it is not fair they are treating you disrespectfully, that it is not fair they are calling you names. And if they still won't talk, then you could just be aware of, okay, I cannot talk to this person, they're going through their own things, and I'm going to leave it at that. But we have to come to a place of awareness indeed, that don't take on others people's beliefs. Even as adults, we can still be bullies, we can still disrespect people, and even me, I can be guilty of that. That's why I feel like talking about this today, because I do want to change this about me. I want to have more awareness of things I'm saying on moments when I'm upset. Because if you look at it this way, when we're upset or we're very hurting about something, situation of someone, it's because I am hurt. But it doesn't give it the reason for me to being mean or disrespectful towards someone. So I do think, it's good to have this awareness and trying to change that for better, because I would not like it if somebody disrespect me or even bullying me, because even now I still go through that. I still have people that will say certain things being disrespectful. So I do believe it's still happening everywhere. It's not only like in school, it's still happening at work. It can still happen even at families, when you go to families or friends even. So if we can just stop for a moment and just be kind to one another and just hearing, listening, because going around and hurting others because we are hurt, being disrespectful, in the end, it doesn't do anything good for us either. Maybe at that moment, you feel like you let things out because you're hurting in that moment. You went through certain pain. Maybe somebody did you wrong, and you feel like if I just saying all these things, it's gonna make me feel better. No, it really doesn't. So what I'm saying is, try not to take on others people's belief, especially in a moment where you already recognize they are angry, they are like all over the place. Have the awareness, okay, this person is talking things from a place of hurt and anger, so I'm not going to take that serious, whatever comes out of their mouths. It takes strength to do that, because the first thing you want to do is also maybe yell at them too. Maybe you want to say as well certain disrespectful things. It takes a lot of strength to have the awareness. And when you can be in that place, it's, you're looking at them and they're only yelling and like lashing out and everything and saying mean things to you, you will come in a place of feeling, you will feel like compassion for them. You will feel even the love, because you will have the awareness, you know what, I feel for this person that they need to bully me, they need to talk down on me. This person is really hurting, and it's not because of me. This is something that has to do with this person. So when you come to the awareness, you will not taking on their beliefs and putting onto you. With having awareness, we can grow, we can learn from each other, we can show compassion and love and kindness to each other. And I'm still working on these things too as well. It's not, I'm saying that I'm perfect, but I do have the awareness. And sometimes, people will do us wrong. People will be disrespectful. People will, be harsh and mean. But we have to recognize where is this coming from. And I do believe with good communication, we can help each other and support each other. As I talk a few times in one of my videos, few videos actually, that I've been bullied, I've been called names and all these things. I was taking on people's belief. I was taking all of those beliefs and I was actually believing it. And it took me like years, a long time to recognize that it wasn't my belief. I can sit here and I can talk all of that I want. I've been hurt. People have treated me bad. They did me wrong. But I had to come and realize that they were doing things from a place that they were at. So they didn't know maybe better. And that was their beliefs. They were hurting. Maybe they went through things at home. I don't know. And they needed to throw that at me. So that's why I do think this is so important, that we can recognize these things and don't just take on everybody's beliefs. It doesn't mean that we're not have to take our own accountability for our behaviors as well, because like I said, I've done people also wrong. I've said things that I didn't mean. Maybe I said things from a hurtful place that I didn't mean. So that's why I can recognize as well from myself that this is something that I need to change. So when we can recognize, yes, from other people's, that's it's their belief, it's also important for us to recognize what we can do better. And that's the same when somebody is being mean or bullying you. Do you need to go and be mean back? No. We can actually talk what is this really about, letting them know that you will not accept this. You will not accept being talked like this. Letting them know as well that your voice matters too. What you get to say matters too. You sticking out for yourself matters too. Do you need to go yell and being disrespectful about it too? No. So I do want to say, if you're being bullied and you actually believe all these things, that maybe you deserve it, maybe you deserve people treating you this way, being disrespectful, just know that it's not true. We all deserve to be treated with respect. And like I said, people are on their own journey in life, and we cannot do nothing more than having love and understanding someone and having love and compassion for them. Doesn't mean that you have to accept people disrespecting you and treating you wrong. Just know that whatever is going on, whoever is bullying you, don't take on their beliefs. So feel whatever you feel when somebody's bullying you, and let them know how it makes you feel as well. Because this is something that I didn't used to do. When I was back at school, I had, kids bullying me because of the way I was dressed, or maybe how I put on my makeup on. It was all their beliefs, their insecurity they were putting on to me. But back then I didn't know all of these things, so I thought maybe I am doing something wrong. Maybe there is something wrong with me, and maybe I couldn't stand up for myself. I just let the bullies come, whatever disrespect they have. So what I've learned with that is they were having their own insecurities, and if I know what I know today, I would tell the little me, it's okay to defend yourself. It's okay to speak up. It's okay to talk back to these bullies. I don't accept this. I don't accept you treating me this way. And indeed, whatever is going on, if you want to talk, I can be here for you, but don't disrespect me. We're all going through some things, but we just don't go around and hurting people, because it can cost people, it can affect people's life even as an adult. People carrying around these old beliefs from people that had bullied them. And I just want to say, it is not true. It's just not true what they said, what they did. And it is sad that you went through that. It really is, because I know what bully can do to you. And like I said, it's not that I'm perfect either, because I've done also people wrong. I just feel like if we come more to awareness, we can help each other instead of breaking each other down and bringing our own insecurities to others. If we can actually come to a place and talk about it, opening up, maybe you can actually be friends. You can actually be friends. There was a movie about this. I think it called Bully. And this guy met up with this old school bully, and they end up being best friends. It's a good movie. But yeah, you never know how these things can happen, unless, I always say, communication is the key. So yeah, I will say, whoever's being bullied now, don't take on their beliefs. And there's nothing wrong with you, and you don't deserve to be bullied. And I'm gonna end this video here, and I'm gonna say thank you guys for watching. See you the next time. Bye bye.